Howdy folks, you're watching Deuce, and the question today is, can you reload .22 ammunition? Well, let's find out. There's many hurdles to jump over, but there is a kit out there that claims to let you take used spent brass from your .22 rifles and pistols, some scrap lead like this, and turn it into something like this. The kit comes from a company called 22 Sharpshooter Reloader. And it comes with all the different items you need to reload .22. But if you're not already an established reloader, I would skip this because there's a lot of knowledge and a lot of extra pieces of equipment that you are going to need that you don't have with this, such as calipers, gunpowder, lead melters, things of that nature. If you don't already have that on hand, this kit is going to become very, very expensive over time. Due to the changes in YouTube's terms of service, I cannot show you how to use this, unfortunately. But rest assured, it does work. I have a shot glass, full of .22 reloaded ammo here ready to go. We're going to go down to the farm here just in a second and test it out. We have now come down to the farm, and I'm going to test out these homemade .22 rounds I've made. And the sacrificial rifle will be my Savage Mark II. It has been through quite a bit. So if something happens to it, it's not a big loss. Round number one will be a regular .22 long rifle, loaded with unique powder per their instructions. All right, here we go. Chambers up. First round. Huh. And it ejected. Perfect. 928 feet per second. That's not going to work at all. Oh. All right, that's it. I'm done. Reloading .22 ammunition is a joke. Can you do it? Technically, yes. And that kit does help. But the idea of trying to remove the old primer from the rim, from inside the rim there, scrape that out, and then replace it with their Armstrong style priming compound, and then expecting that to set off a modern day powder or even a black powder. The black powder has a little bit better chance, is what I tried before. It just doesn't work. It does not work. The amount of time that it would take you to load 500 rounds of .22 LR, you can get a job, get the money, and then pay $100 for a brick of .22. I promise you that. And just to show that my rifle and everything is up to snuff, I'm going to shoot a bunch of Colbury. This is Super Colbury, so I don't need my ears for this. And I'll show you that I am actually firing a rifle that works. Oh, there we go. So I know what I'm doing, but that priming compound does not work. Man, that was frustrating. I tried my best, it didn't work out, and I almost gave up. But Deuces never quit. We keep on dieseling on. So I went back to the bunker, I doubled up my priming compound, and I really packed that crap in there. And I tried both a section of unique powder again, and I did some Pyrodex powder as well. I have a theory that priming compound is just not quite hot enough when used in a rimfire application to ignite smokeless powder. I also changed out the weapon I'm using today. Instead of the Savage Mark II, I'm using a Cricket single-shot bolt-action pistol. These are really cool, they're not that expensive, and the chambers are very generous in size. unique powder coated. All right, here we go. Ha-ha! 1,043 feet per second. Did I hit the target? I did hit the target. Very, very low, but it worked. Oh. It's always the first one that shoots. Now, I do have second strike capability with the Cricket. Nope. Nope. Let's try a different section of that primer. So I'm just going to rotate it around and see if I can find a good place. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we got a dud there. Another uncoated bullet. Its accuracy is really good. Point of impact is not, because I'm aiming right at that bullseye. Now let's try the black powder substitute. Powder coated, Pyrodex filled bullet. Let's try this one now. Quite a bit lower power, almost 700 feet per second. I followed the regular guidelines for loading black powder cartridges. I did not follow the instructions in the manual. 788. Well, look at that smoke. So far, I'm being much more successful in my reloaded 22 long rifles here. I will say that Pyrodex or black powder is your best bet if you're going to be doing this, because the unique powder, it's harder to ignite, and if it does ignite, it is very low on the point of impact and they are tumbling. For some reason, the black powder substitute Pyrodex is not tumbling the bullets. I have no idea why. It doesn't really make sense to me, but I guess it's maybe the speed, the type of ignition, because it is a lower speed and a slower burn. Well, it's a faster burn. Wait, that doesn't make sense at all. I don't know. I don't know. But the proof is in the pudding that the lower speed Pyrodex is providing a more accurate round. I did put a tin can up there. We'll see if we can get that tin can to dance a little bit with homemade 22. It's first plinking. Let's find out. Now, I believe this is black powder. I've got them mixed up now, unfortunately. I don't know. We'll find out. Did I miss it? I still can't get anything to land on that tin can here. Much different sound between the black powder substitutes and unique, even though unique is a very old design, a very old formula for smokeless powder. I got it! Ha ha! I was using the Kentucky windage and elevation, aimed very far up and over to the right. And here we go, evidence that you can plink with reloaded 22 long rifle ammunition. It went through the front right there and exited right there. That is awesome. I started out with spent 22 cases that I picked up off the ground, and I used lead wheel weights, melted those down using the included mold, and some Pyrodex or some unique powder and some of their Primol powder, and I was able to make 22 long rifle. Now, is it good 22 long rifle? No, heck no. It is pretty piss poor quality. It takes a long time to reload. It's much better to get a second job and use that to buy store-bought ammo, even if it's $100 per brick. You're coming out ahead in time to make that $100 at a Home Depot or Lowe's second job than it is to make your own 22 long rifle ammo. But it is interesting that you have the option. If you want to make 22 long rifle ammo in your basement, in your garage, in your bunker, you can do it. Whether or not it's quality ammo or not, That remains to be seen. But you can make 22 ammo that does at least some of the job that you expect 22 ammo to do. Well, guys, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like and go subscribe. A lot more is on the way. If you have any comments, questions, or a show idea, leave that in the comment box of the video. I'll try to get those videos as possible. If you want to stay on Deuce and Gun channel, there should be a couple of videos or a link here somewhere. Go ahead and click on that if you want to keep on watching away. And as always, you guys have a great day. See ya.